everyone, Sadness back for another Sad Stories with Sadness, and I hate being woken up early in the morning. The last 2 weeks there's been like construction going on outside my house, and like every day at 7 a.m. there's just jackhammers and the going in reverse sirens that the trucks play. It's been miserable. But anyways, this story is about the worst time that I've been woken up early in the morning. It's like 6:30 a.m., thankfully in the summer, so it's nice and warm out, and I just hear this god-awful banging noise like coming from outside, and I'm just like, oh my god, not again. I don't know why, they're like always doing construction outside. And so I don't think anything of it. I try to go back to sleep, but like it just keeps banging and banging and banging. And finally I'm like, oh my god, it must be like the neighbors like banging on my wall, probably doing like some kind of furniture construction at 6:30 in the fucking morning. And it doesn't stop. And now it's like 7 o'clock. The grogginess and feelings of just sleepiness kind of leave me as anxiety starts growing, and I'm like, it almost sounds like it's coming from inside my house, it's so loud. And so I get up, tiptoe down my stairs, wanting to be asleep. I peek around the corner, and the front door seems fine, but the noise is getting really, really loud, and it sounds like someone's just banging on a door. And now my anxiety's like shooting through the roof. I'm like, shit, someone's trying to break into my house, but I'm like, nobody's there. Nobody's at my front door. I can tell. I can see it. There's nobody there, but I have a back door. I walk around and I look at my back door and I see it. Bang, 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 bang. And over again, it's just somebody or something is banging on my back door. I can tell it's coming from my back door. And now I'm starting to have a panic attack. And so what I do is, well, I'm not wearing clothes because I just woke up. So I run back upstairs in my room and I throw on some clothes, grab my phone, ready to hit the button that makes the siren go and calls the police. Because I'm just like, this is it. Someone's breaking into my house. I'm gonna die. They're gonna murder me. I'm like, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out the front door and I'm gonna take a wide radius to look at whatever the hell is happening in the back and see who's trying to break down my door from a distance. So I put on some shoes real fast and I open the front door, and lo and behold, my front door is closed off from the rest of the world with caution tape. And at that point I was just like, I'm not dead yet. There's no body yet. Why is there already caution tape? And in my panic, I see a guy with a construction vest on, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, we're redoing the path that leads to your house. It's like a concrete path, so they were repouring the concrete. And the caution tape was to prevent me from walking into the concrete. And so the panic just like drops like 10 levels. I'm like, okay, they are actually doing work on my house. That's what's going on. And so I'm like, okay, do you have somebody working in the back as well? And the guy looks at me and he says, the back? No. and then I was like, fuck, I'm done for. And I'm just losing it at this point, and I'm just like, and then he's like, you can get around the caution tape, just walk through the dirt. And so I'm like, okay, thank you. And so I walk through the dirt, and I have my phone clenched in my hand, and I peek around the outside, and I see the guy. There actually was someone pounding on my back door, and I go up to him, and I'm just like, can I help you? And he's like, oh, I'm just scraping the paint off your door so I can repaint it. I was just so defeated, and I was like, oh, okay. And then he looks up at me and he's like, oh, by the way, can we open the door at some point so I can paint the inside too? And I sigh, and I'm like, yeah. And so it's like 7:15 a.m. and I go inside again and I open the door for this random guy to paint my door. So yeah, I guess the real sad part of the story is that I hate renting. But anyways, thanks everyone who watched this far into the video. If you liked the video, I'd love it if you leave a like. My recent video about bees has been popping off, so I've had a lot of new subscribers from it, which is wonderful. If you're one of them, thanks so much for coming back. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm usually a gaming channel, but I've been telling stories recently. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.